Okay, today's project, we got 18 trees to cut down. Got some cedar. I've already cut two little rotten in the center, small ones. And I'm all alone. We got the rest of the crew's coming later on after lunch. So there's 12 cedars, and there's a couple of cedars back. There's a big one back there. There's a big ash, dead ash tree. There's an elm tree, another giant ash over here. I should show you. Yeah, they want this one down too. It's pretty big. This one will be easy to do. I'm just going to notch it and fell it right in the woods over there. I'm going to put a steel cable. I've got an aircraft cable. And we're going to put a pillow block and pull it right in there. And then I'll cut the branches off and pull the log out with a chain. Some people here, they want... everybody's got their name on this wood, so I'm going to give them a bunch of wood. Always works in my favor to do that sort of thing. So yeah, little elm there, larger elm on the back over there, and that leaning ash tree too, the one that's leaning back, you can kind of see it. That'll be, I can just knock that down anytime. I think there's a place to shoot it in there. And I think these three maples here too, soft maples, they're not too big. It should be easy. I went around and picked up all the garbage. The place is an absolute garbage dump, and something like this, you would not want that going into your chipper. Plastic bags are just as dangerous. You're better off throwing nails in your chipper than plastic bags, because the plastic wraps around your main bearings and heats up and melts and burns your bearings and doesn't allow grease to get at them and just destroys everything. So don't ever let plastic get in there. So I'll update you throughout the day and we'll see how it goes. I got a couple more trees I'm going to knock down right now. And I cut a little hole in here so my chips would go way in there, far enough that they're out of the way. So I probably won't have to haul chips out of here, which is good. But it means I got to get in there and clear all that brush out and chip that too. So I'll update you as I go along. Here's one more look. So we got a forest. And what they're doing here is they're going to have someone come in and dig this down and put crushed stone. I could do that actually, but I think they got a contractor, a package deal, and they're going to erect another steel building that you see in the distance there. So another building similar to that. They don't have enough buildings here, so they just keep putting up more and more buildings. And then they don't shovel the snow off the roof and they cave in and they tear them out and put another building up. So that seems to be the I don't know what they're going to do with the light pole there. I guess they're going to leave it, and they got to go back around it. I think it's going in kind of lengthwise like that, and they'll access it from the other end down there because they can't lose these parking spots. There's none. I came in here last night and blocked the parking because I can't have cars parked underneath the trees I'm cutting down. So I'll give you an update. It'll look a little different when I'm done. I'll see what a little before and after shot here. Well, the place looks a lot different now. I've pretty well cut as much as I can for today. Mosquitoes are unreal here. So I'm going to get at these tomorrow. I got a couple more in the back. The big ones are left to be done there. So, and everything's chipped, and I'll show you the pile of chips I got. These 3 here. I might do these 3 and then head out. Two of the 3 anyway. They're not big. So there's a good pile of brush there, of chips. And this brush pile here has got to be chipped too. I'm probably gonna turn the chipper around and chip that. So that big fella is gonna go down tomorrow. If it doesn't rain, they're calling for rain for the whole day, so I may not be able to do that tomorrow. You know, this chipper is a really great little chipper, but you know, they think they could have designed this a little better. They could have like dimpled that in and had those bolts recessed in there. Things catch on there. They're all over the place. So one of the little things that I find annoying, and I had to add a little engine oil to the motor, and guess where the filler is? So there should be one right here. That's where it should go. But Vermeer didn't make the motor. It's a Kohler. It's just a generic motor. But look where the filler plug is there. You cannot get in there, and I didn't have a funnel, so I poured what I could in there. I think some went down there, but they could have spec'd it with a filler plug on this side, but it probably cost $1 or $2 more. I don't know, 50 cents maybe. But I mean, if you're making 100,000 of these and you cut a cost like that, there's your $100,000 bonus for the CEO. That's how they get their bonuses, cutting corners like that. Which, you know, makes it annoying for us. How convenient would that be to have a oil plug right there? One thing you got to keep in mind when you're running something like this is if you see this many warnings, danger signs, still more danger signs, and yet another warning sign, repeats of the same danger all over the place. There's kind of a telltale warning there. Just work as safely as you can around stuff like this. It's easy to get hurt. It looks harmless, this machine, but it can hurt you if you're not paying attention, if you're not careful. So we got a little pile of wood here, and I didn't do too much today, but it looks a little different than it did this morning. A lot more light in here now. And we'll finish it up tomorrow. I got about 4 or 5 more trees to get done here. Not much brush. I got the elm, the dead ash up there. So, and then I should be done. Thanks for watching. Well, that's a wrap, you guys. Finally, I found a use for this stupid clown vest. I was watching A-Bomb79. If you know his channel, he's a machinist. Really good guy. He takes a lot of video while he's at work. And just like me, but I'm my own boss. And I mean, I do have contracts, so I'm working for property managers. They could easily say, don't video any more stuff. Don't take any more videos and put them on YouTube. But his boss did that to him, and I felt bad for the poor guy. Because I think it definitely takes more time to do these videos when you're setting up the camera and so on. It takes more time to do the job, I should say. It takes time. But it's a motivating factor. I didn't stop for lunch today because I knew I was going to lose a half an hour setting up the camera and pushing record and so on and so forth. So I think it's a balance. Plus, I think A-Bomb, being a little famous, makes people jealous. But also, it probably brought in work to his shop that otherwise would go somewhere else. I'm sure of that. I can bet money on that almost. So please subscribe, or just push the like button if it really helps. And thanks for watching. What the fuck? Oh, that thing's turning out.